everyone, my name is Francesca Cristianet H. Magsino from BSIE 2202. In this video, we are going to perform my first activity sent by our professor in computer-aided design. This is based on what I learned from his tutorials or videos. So, we are going to create this object given the measurements and its dimensions. Let's start. The first thing we are going to do is to set our starting point using the command PL or polyline with the coordinate 1, and 1. Enter. As you can see, this is the starting point of our object. On the next point, we will have to put a hashtag or number sign to insert coordinate, which is 4.1 and 1. Same as to this next point, we will going to type hashtag or number sign and insert the values 4.5, and 2.2. Enter. And then the next line given was in its horizontal form. That's why we need to press F8 or what we know as ortho, which lack the cursor movement to horizontal or vertical line, as you can see. Given that this line is at 0 degrees, it will be easy for us to move our mouse to the right, having its distance of 2.3. The next line was in diagonal form, so we will press again the F8 now to turn off the ortho. As we can see, it can go around, unlike in ortho, which can only be in horizontal or in vertical form. And then we have a line having 1.4 distance and an angle of 30 degrees because the given angle was 150. When we subtract it from 180, we will get 30. And by this time, we will press the @ symbol for us to insert its distance and at the same time its angle. Given the values 1.4, tab, 30 degrees angle, then enter. Followed by a straight upward line of 2.1, enter. And we are on half of our object. And let's continue. After this straight line, we have a slightly slant line at the values 1.6 distance and 120 degrees angle. We get this angle by subtracting 150 to 180, which is 30, and adding it to 90, and we will get 120 degrees angle. Next is a horizontal line going to left having 1.3 distance. Enter. Followed by a downward line of 1.4 distance. Enter. Along this, we have a 135 degrees angle at 2.2 distance. The given angle to us was 45 degrees and it was positioned after the 90 degree line. That's why we will add 45 degrees to 90. So we will type at 2.2 tab 135 degrees angle. Enter. Again, we have a straight line to the left having 1 as its distance. And then a 1.5 distance with an angle of 225 degrees, which we get from adding the given angles of 45 degrees to 180. So we will type at 1.5 tab 225 degrees angle. Enter. And again, a straight line to the left having one distance also. So type 1. For our second to the last line, we have a 2.3 distance and an angle of negative 60 degree. So why negative? It is because as we measure it, we need to move it in clockwise position. From 0 degree going to its downward state, we will get a negative sign. Then enter. Finally, we will easily close this object by simply clicking the starting point, which is also our end point. So this is the final figure of our object. For this to become understandable, we will going to show x and y coordinates, its measurements, and its angles. For the coordinates, we will simply type mtext, enter, and put its corresponding values near the point where it is located. Then, for the measurements, we will basically use the command dim aligned and trace from start up to end point of each line. Or we can honestly click the annotate menu and click the small arrow to choose what dimensions we are going to use. This is also where we can get the angular dimension for angles. So this is it. As you can see, we finished our first activity, creating this whole object having its distinct measurements. It's all in this video. Well, thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep faithing and God bless.